YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
I find him. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh man, nobody wins when the family feuds. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did not see this one coming. Looks like Ricky Rose and Gunplay are not rocking with each other no more. I thought these guys were cool. I thought these guys were day one homies, especially considering all the stuff Gunplay has done for Rick Ross. Sometimes when you sign to another artist that's bigger and your career does not pan out how you think it should, there's always a little bit of jealousy, a little bit of hate, and of course, a little bit of resentment. Now, Gunplay recently did an interview with the I Say That to Say This podcast. Salute to my guy Fred. And shockingly, he called out Ricky Rose for not doing anything for his career. That's right, you guys. Gunplay went on the podcast to expose Rick Ross for basically leaving him hanging. According to Gunplay, even though he had the hit records, Ricky Rose, for whatever reason, was not trying to put money behind him. Here's what Gunplay said.
And seeing all this money at this young age and pursuing rap, where a lot of time rap requires you to leave the streets alone to focus. Was it hard for you to juggle these two things?
Oh yeah, it just felt like this. And I'm gonna be totally honest and transparent, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't the type of nigga to sit here and sugarcoat shit. But when it was Ross' turn and we was on the road and we was doing everything, and then when it, you know, everybody was a group effort. When it was Gunplay's turn, it was crickets. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it was hard for me. What you want me to do? Nobody's. It's like I got hit records. Nobody's giving me a budget. Nobody's doing nothing. So what you want me to fucking do?
Hit.
What would you like me? What would you like me to do? Do more? Do more? Give another hit record and do more and never get no money? Or would you? What you want me to see is go back in these streets and go ahead and tap these pockets,
right?
Like I have to do. You see what I'm saying? Like this is what I did. This is what I didn't want to do.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But since niggas don't understand and niggas want to be, oh, okay, we don't know who Gunplay is. Fuck, nigga, give me that chain. Let me get all that because I'm back. You see what I'm saying? That was literally a cry for help for real when I look back and see that now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me get that.
Right.
Let me get that. So
you showing them like I really would do this.
Yeah, you know, push me back in the street. So I mean, what you really want me to do? Like, you know, I'm for everything. I was down for the program for over 10, 15 years.
Definitely
and it's my turn. And then nobody lifted a finger, made a phone call or nothing for the old boy. You see what I'm saying? So what you want me to fucking do?
That's crazy because you have some killer features.
From the outside looking in.
But then when you sign, when I'm signed to a label like Maybach Music, I'm my hands tied. It's all up on the big dog. And then if he don't want to get me a budget, then he won't get me a budget.
You and Rick Ross aren't close anymore?
I ain't gonna lie, like not really. As of lately, nah. I'm, you know what I mean? But you know,
y'all don't talk at all.
Nah.
Was there anything that the industry did to you that you've never actually publicly said out loud?
I mean, I could go in. I could basically sold my publishing for $50,000. They gave me $25,000 up front. We never did a second Triple C album for me to get the other $25,000, but I still ended up paying back $50,000.
What?
Yeah. Sony ATV, this is facts. And then my first album that I dropped, Matt Middleton and a bitch named Megan Price that was managing me at the time, they thought I was cooked. Yeah. So what they did was amend my contracts. So my back end of $75,000 for my first fucking album, it went to them. So I got fucked for that. So fuck Matt Middleton, fuck Megan Price and everybody who put potholes in my road. And I ain't get no money from it. Right. So I basically put myself on, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
You voiced that shit to Ross ever like, yo, what's going on? I mean, knowing you probably have.
Of course I did, but then they'll play ping pong. So, oh, Def Jam, it's on Def Jam. And then Def Jam say it's on Fat Boy. And then Fat Boy says something, I'm tired. Let me just go ahead on about my business, bro. Nobody want to do nothing. I'll just go ahead on and rob me some. Do what I do. do what I do best. Then fuck it. That's what y'all want me to do? Fuck it.
Now, the reason why this is so shocking to me and probably a couple other people out there is that just a couple years ago, Gunplay was actually thanking Ricky Rose for the donation Ricky Rose gave to him for his daughter's operation.
Thank you, man. My daughter was born with a rare heart defect, and everything went smooth after the operation. And Rose, I want to thank you. You gave, a very, generous contribution, to my situation, dog. And my family thanks you. You know what I'm saying? My family thanks you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, my brother.
I'm gonna be honest, you my brother for life, brother.
I know.
You don't even gotta mention it.
That was
Your family is my family, and that's how it go.
And in return, a couple weeks later, Gunplay actually bought Ricky Rose a Rolex.
I just wanted to get you something, man, as an appreciation, my brother. My dog for life. You know what I'm saying? Just for everything, man. Just for being about us. And just, okay, let me get this all set up.
Now, looks like Ricky Rose has heard what Gunplay had to say about him, and in a few words, he basically said, shut the fuck up, stop complaining, and take accountability for yourself.
20 years in the game, without a doubt, is a major milestone. The love I got for the game, it will be endless. That's why I still do it. I still love to perform. I still love to go to clubs. I still love to hear new music, old music, new records, new vibes, new fashion. I still love to sit back in the corner, smoke good. So May 29th, we kicking off this 20-year anniversary. I can't say it enough. It's a major milestone. Live, orchestra, choir, diamonds, tuxedos. I could see it. The Port of Miami, 20-year celebration, the live tour, orchestra, choir. I've never done that. The live tour, the orchestra, the choir, the website, you could get all the details, POM20.com, POM20.com, 20-year anniversary for Port of Miami. I want to just salute everybody that was down with me, supported all my records, push it to the limit, pots and pans. You know what I'm saying? I'm bad. Of course, every day I'm hustling, and we still hustling. We told them it wasn't just a record, but it was a lifestyle. We meant it. Here we are. We still in love with the game. We still in love with the culture. I hate to see old veteran niggas on podcasts complaining about the opportunity they had. I'll never be a complainer.
Now, I told you guys earlier, this is the unfortunate side when you sign to another artist. You're constantly going to feel like that artist you're signed to is not doing enough for you and your career. A lot of people felt like Rick Ross knew that Gunplay was obviously better than him. So if you don't want to be outshined by one of your artists, what better way to put them on ice than to not put money behind them? Now, the real truth is that when you're an artist and you're signing a bunch of artists to be in a group, everybody's not going to make it. Rick Ross had a bunch of artists signed to Maybach Music, and really the only people that made it out that group was Meek Mill and Wale. And let's be honest, you guys, if you're a businessman and you got somebody like Gunplay, who at times can be a liability for you, you're not going to be motivated or inclined to invest more money into him. That's just what it is. Gunplay was always in and out of trouble with the law. Sometimes that's not really good for business. However, you guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Gunplay exposing Rick Ross like this? And what do you guys make of Ricky Rose's nonchalant response? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.